What's going on, everybody? This is Al from NCAA 06 Revival, and I got a request from somebody on YouTube asking if I could do a full video on the ace 4 wide receiver trips formation. Actually, it was an email I received. I've done a couple of videos on a couple of plays from this set in the past, but I've never done, a full video on the entire formation. And I thought that may be like too long of a video, but then I figured out, hey, what about the East Coast offense video I made? I covered 22 plays in 30 minutes? Of course, a lot of those concepts are real simple two-man concepts. But the ace 4 wide receiver trips formation's got a lot of good stuff in it. So this video is going to break down every play that I like in it. Of course, there's 18 plays in the set. There's at least 15 that are very doable. So I'm going to try to break every single one down, even the bad ones, and I'll explain why I don't like them. So let's get started. We'll just start from the top. We'll go all hook. This is one of the few plays that I do not like, and I'll show you why. As of now, we'll just treat this as a left hash play. We'll go up against nickel. Doesn't really matter. The reason why I don't like it is because there's not many zone beaters. There's not at least one good one that you can rely on. The defense is currently playing man. You see the free safety move over to the triangle. You got two outside curls that are great against man. Nothing wrong there. Problem is trying to find a good zone beater. Picked up a good game there since it was against man. It's all curls. Man again. We'll keep on going. Picked up another 10 yards, but I want to show you something. Our halfback is running a delay flat route, which means he's blocking for a little bit, then he's going out to the flat. With this particular play, you have to notice, look what the halfback does. He literally just stands right there. I mean, he's practically useless as a halfback right now. Blocking, he's not blocking anybody except my quarterback. So, if you're going to run this play at all, I would advise you to go to the left or to the right, and that's sort of why I backed up the way I did to show you how bad it is. So, I would move a little to the left, to the right, so that way you can get away from your halfback. Man beater, curl route. Zone. I picked up a few yards there, but let me show you. Well, I'll go back. Okay, R1, it's a great middle blitz beater. The problem is you're not going to see a blitz all the time, or especially a zone blitz. So sometimes he won't get open. Triangle can sometimes get open against zone, but otherwise, I mean, it's just very hard. Here they're playing man again. We'll go back to our curl. Just not a good throw. They're going man, getting double teamed on the left. Let's see if we can go to our outside curl. Just not a very good throw there. Okay, now they're going zone. The only two options you have are R1 and triangle. It's too risky. I just threw a pick. I've struggled to really make this play work, so I advise you to really not play or not use it much. All right, let's go to the next play. Halfback dive. You see me run dive out of countless sets before. We'll run it out of man or out of nickel. Just don't abuse the speed button. Follow your blocks and pick up a good gain. Here, we're going up against zone. They're shifting left, so we can go to our right. Our right guard got blasted there. We'll go again. It's man, nickel. We can go right. Picked up a little bit. Picked up 4 yards up the A-gap. Man, we'll attempt to go left. I should have cut that upfield. Again, it's your simple dive. Could be run out of either hash. It doesn't matter. Next play, PA deep post. This is one of the long play-action motion plays where it takes a while for your quarterback to drop back and make a play. What the play as is, it's a left hash. So we'll go left hash. Against man, technically all 4 routes are viable. Your cover 0 beater is your post on the backside. If he's not open, the comeback route, square, is a good option. If you got a fast receiver at R1, that crossing route's good. And if for whatever reason none of the other ones are available, you can always go to your dig route. Notice how they're playing zone. We still got a good play out of that. I'll show you something here. Notice how long it takes for your quarterback to get the play action going. It's just really long. It's just something you're going to have to deal with, especially if you're going to get blitzed. Okay, they're going man. Nope, they're going zone again. I swear, I'm not even paying attention. We'll go to our See if we can get a touchdown out of that. Okay, let's pretend this is zone. Against zone, you don't have many options. If it's cover 2, 3, or 4, I mean, you always have your backside post to rely on. You just have to make a great throw. The only other option you have is against cover 3, certain cover 3s, square can get open on the left. I'm hoping it'll show this. They're going man here, so we'll just go to a man beater. That's just a good pick off there. Okay, going man. Both safeties coming up. Notice I don't have much time to throw, but both safeties coming up, so I go over the top. Looks like my outside receivers are being double teamed, so I'll just go to R1 or triangle. Pick up 12 there. Zone. Again, if it's cover 3, the way I read it, when I'm right here, the first thing I look at, since I know it's zone, I look at that left corner. If he's backing straight up, you know it's going to be cover 3 or probably cover 4. It's possible your comeback route on the left can get open. But if he's not going to get open, I can just try to go to my backside post. The left corner stayed in. We'll look at this. Notice the left corner stayed in, so it looks like it's cover 2. I had good protection. Notice nothing is open except my backside post. We'll go again. They're going zone. Cover 2 again. Throw it as hard as you can to your post. That's just a great play by Williams. Zone again. Cover 3. And let me show you why I went to my post instead of the comeback route. Notice from our vantage point, boom. Look at the left side corner. He's backing up. So I know it's at least cover 3 or cover 4. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can go to my comeback route. The problem is, look at that linebacker right there, right here. It's got to be a perfect throw to give it to him. Sometimes he's here, sometimes he's closer to the hash mark. See how he keeps backing up? You do not want to throw it to your comeback route. He'll pick it off. But we always have our backside post to rely on. Now they're going man. No, they're going zone again. I'm not paying attention. Still, could have made a big play right there. Okay, they're going zone. Looks like it's cover 2. I'm getting great protection from my line. That helps. Going man. Cover 1. Now I can go to my comeback if I want to. Pick up 9 yards. Something you just want to practice with, especially when you're looking for that cover 3 on the left. That's just good defense there. We'll do it one more time. They're going zone. Cover 3. I'll show you why. That's a risky throw. I done that on purpose, and I'll show you why. Right here, you see the left corner back up. You know it's cover 3, but that linebacker's hanging there. So I would normally wouldn't throw to that comeback route. Thankfully, our receiver comes back towards it. Picks up a huge gain, 16 yards. Again, go to practice mode and practice this and see if you feel comfortable throwing it to your comeback route against cover 3. I have a right-handed quarterback, therefore I need to be on the left hash for this, and I'll just show you why. We'll flip it. Look how long it takes him to get the play off. He's still in motion. It's just so long. It just takes him forever. So if you have a right-handed quarterback, do it off the left hash. If you have a lefty, flip the play, do it on the right hash. Next play, curl read. You've probably seen me run this a few times. You got your simple curl flat. This is a right hash play, by the way, or left if you want to flip it. In this case, we'll do right hash. Curl flat, we got a cover 0 beater and triangle, and a great man beater in our zig and square. So we'll run this. Put on the right hash. The going man, both safeties come up. You can give it to triangle. Otherwise, give it to your curl or your zig. Both safeties are coming up. Took them forever, and I got sacked. I had to keep going back. Okay, zone. You got 2 beaters here. Triangle, if it's cover 2, if you have the blocking. You probably won't because you don't have a whole lot of guys blocking for you. Otherwise, just give it to your flat route. R1. Just dump it to your flat route. Just not a good throw. Going man. I think triangle is not going to be double covered, so I can probably dump it to him. But again, notice, and I'll go to replay here, the blocking. I mean, it's just full-on blitz right here. So when you have this, it's probably best just to give it to your dig or your zig. And I did, and I got sacked before I got to it. Okay, going zone. I don't see cover 2, so I can just dump it to my flat. Man. It's cover 0, but if I'm feeling the pressure, I can just give it to my zig, let him pick up a couple. Both outside corners are being covered, or outside receivers being covered, so maybe I can give it a triangle. Problem is, I get sacked. You're not going to get blitzed this much in Dynasty mode as you would in practice mode, so if you can survive in practice mode, you'll do fine in Dynasty. Zone, I can just dump it to my flat. Man, both safeties coming up. If I have the time, like I do here, maybe I can give it to triangle, but that's just good defensive play. Going zone, they're cover 2, but I'm feeling the heat. I'll just give it to my flat, pick up 12 yards. Simple play, not a whole lot to it. It's a universal play, everybody can get open. Next, halfback counter. Even against dime, I'm still not a huge fan of this just because it just takes a while and the blocking has to be perfect. You just have to be patient with it. So what we're going to do, against man, think outside. If it's zone, think more upfield. I'll run to the left, see if I can get it. That's a good block there by the guard. We'll watch the replay here in a minute. See if I can make a move and get a touchdown. Look at the replay here. I did not use the speed button. I just try to let my blocks form. Good block there by the pulling guard on the defensive end. And I'm off to the races. They're going zone. I can go left or right. They got 2 impact players on both sides, so I'll just go right and see if I can get some type of blocking. Pick up a couple, not a whole lot there. We can go right again. They're playing man, so I'm thinking more going to the outside. Zone. I'll go to the right. That's just killer defense. Zone. Just got to be patient with it. This shouldn't not be a foundation run play for you. You can just use this as a wrinkle. Going zone again, I can go to the right again. If I can get a block, my wide receiver didn't get a good block there. Going zone. Good block there. Just don't use the speed button unless you really have to. Next play, halfback angle. This is a pretty good play. You can actually use it off both hashes. I think you're better off on the left hash, though, as is. So that's what we'll do. We'll go up against nickel because nickel's a little bit harder. Okay, we'll do left hash. We're going man. Against man, technically all 5 options are viable. Your cover 0 beaters are triangle or circle, just depending on which route you feel comfortable with. Otherwise, you can give it to your shallow, you can give it to your out route on the left, even your angle route by your halfback's a good beater. But both safeties are coming up. I'm feeling a bit of the heat, so I'll dump it to circle. Let him pick up a big gain here. They're going man. Both safeties, again, are coming up. I feel more comfortable with circle. He's my better receiver anyways. They're going man again. Out route's being double teamed, so it's more like a 1 high safety, so I can probably go to my shallow. I can go to circle of cover 1. Like, I can go to circle again. Threw it off my back foot. That wasn't smart. Still made a good catch. Going man again. Going 1 high. That's just good defense by the linebacker. Going man again. I can attempt to go to the out route on the left. Going man again. Didn't pick up much there by the shallow. Going man again. Both safeties are coming up, and that's just going to be intercepted. I threw it way too early. That's probably going to be taken to the house. I'm waiting for this thing to go zone on me. Going man again. Just dump it to the out route. He should have just caught it. Now they're going zone. What I would do here, of course, you got a shallow to the short side. He's a good zone beater. If the hole opens up ahead of your center at the hash, dump it to your halfback. I don't see much of a hole right there. I'm fixing to get sacked. Just great defense. Both outside receivers are double teams. I'm going to attempt to give this to triangle. It's not much there. Going zone again. Try to give it to my shallow. They're going zone again. I see the middle open up, and I'm sacked. My goodness. That's the only downside to this formation. I mean, you really have to know what you're doing in the pocket, or you're going to get blitzed and sacked and no end. Good play there. Good block. Take it to the house. They're going zone again. I don't see much of a hole up the middle. Just dump it to my shallow, see if I can pick up a few yards. Going zone again. I don't see a hole, so we can dump it to the shallow. Just didn't get much. Zone again. I don't see much of a hole. We can just dump it to shallow. Zone again. Not much of a hole. I can try to dump it to shallow again. Now they're going man. Both safeties coming up. And I'm sacked. We'll try to end on a positive note here. They're going zero. Go over the top. See if we can make a play. No. It's a pretty good play. Like I said, you could probably run off the right hash too, but I'm not going to cover that because I think you're better off with using it on the left. Of course, you can flip it and use it on the right. Next play, slot clear out. I've done a video on this, but we'll cover this briefly. We'll run it off the left hash. They're going man. You got a go route for your cover 0. Otherwise, you can give it to your slant route and circle, your out route and triangle. R1, you're probably not going to give him hardly any, so I wouldn't bother paying much attention to him regardless. But we'll call the play. We'll snap it. Both safeties come up. We just go over the top. Now, have you noticed 50% of the plays the defense calls is all at blitz? Okay. You're not going to see that in Dynasty. So, like I said, if you can survive in practice mode, you can survive in Dynasty. Going zone, what I would do, there's pretty much 2 options. If the middle opens up, like if you see those 2 middle linebackers split, your slant is a good beater there. Otherwise, just give it to your halfback. I don't see much of a hole across the middle, so I can just dump it to my halfback. Just a terrible throw. Going back to man. One high safety, I can just give it to my out route. Just not a very good throw. Man, I can go back to the out route. Much better throw there. Pick up 5. Man, both safeties come up. Go over the top, see if he can make a play. Wow, what a throw. Going man, outside receivers are being double teamed. So, best thing to do is just go to your out route here. Get sacked. Again, your offensive line really has to be on point. Both safeties come up. Go over the top. Man again, they're going one high. And that's the only play that can really defeat that if they double team your triangle. And I hit the wrong button. That happens. Going man. One high safety. I can go back. I'm feeling the pressure again. Man, my left tackle is getting abused. Don't see much of a hole across the middle, so we'll just dump it to the halfback. I get hit as soon as I throw it. Both safeties come up. Go over the top. Good defense there. Going man. Both safeties. I can go over the top, or I can go to the out route. I could probably went to the slant. Don't see a hole up at the middle. We'll just dump it to the halfback, and he drops it. Man, of course, both safeties come up. Good throw there. Man, one high safety. Dump it to the out route. He just drops it. Good throw there. Triangle was double teamed, and it was one high safety. Normally, your slant can get good step on his defender. As such, gets a huge gain there. Going zone, don't see much of a hole across the middle, so we'll just dump the halfback, pick up 5. If you want more of a breakdown on that, I have a video back there in the vault somewhere on YouTube. Okay, next play, halfback draw. I'm not a big fan of the draw plays. Like we could attempt against dime. If you're going to do the draw plays, think if it's man, think more outside. If it's zone, think inside. If they're going man, you see me what I've done there. I just went to the outside real quick. They're going zone here. Pick up a good gain there. Going zone. I'll run to the left, see if I can find a hole. There's not much there. Man, I'll run to the left. Just go to the outside. Problem is, just don't get much of a gain. It's a hit and miss with this play. Going man, both safeties are coming up. That's just great defense. We'll do it one more time. They're going zone. See if I can find a hole up the middle. Pick up 4. Not bad. Sprinkle it in when you feel like it. Next, PA strike. You've seen me run this before at a few other formations. It's really no different here, except it's a slow play-action development play. If the blocking's there, it's great. If it's not, you're going to get sacked a lot. But we'll attempt it. It's no different than PA deep post. It's slow, meaning if you're a righty, you have to play off the left hash. If you're a lefty, flip it and run off the right. We'll go off the left hash since we got a righty. They're going man. You got 2 cover 0 beaters, circle or triangle. Go to either one. I actually prefer you go to triangle. For some reason, he gets open a little bit easier than the circle does. Other than that, you got your shallow and you got a dig. So everything's viable here against man. Both safeties are coming up, as usual. See if we can dump it here. I think it's going to go out of bounds. Man, probably one high. I'm feeling the heat. Dig was open. Just dropped it. They're going man, one high. Give it to my dig. Just not a good throw. Going man. It's like circles being double teamed. I'm seeing one high. Just give it to my dig. Pick up 12 yards there. Going man. One high. Or 0. Both safeties coming up. And he threw it out of bounds again. Come on, Jamarcus. Going zone. Against zone, you got a shallow underneath and your post. That's about all you really need to look for. If you have the time, if you see cover 2, even cover 3, your post can get open. Otherwise, play it safe and just give it to your shallow. If you can get good protection. Now they're going back to man, cover 0. There we go. That's more like it. Pick up a big game there. Going zone. I can attempt to go to the backside post. Good throw. That's where we want it right there. We can look at this. Looks like it was cover 2. As soon as he made his cut, threw it as hard as I could, let him adjust to the ball. Going zone. Looks like it's cover 3. I'm going to attempt to go to shallow. I just don't have time to throw. Again, that's just what you have to deal with this formation. I have his double team. That was stupid on my part. All right, they're going man. Both safeties coming up. Sack. Zone. Try to give it to my post. Not a good throw. Not a good throw at all. Going man. Both safeties coming up. Go over the top to your wheel. Next play. PA strike. Option weak. Okay. Look at the screen here. You got an option weak and you got a halfback option. Halfback option is your typical 3/4 turn toss play that you've seen me run a million times. Option weak is actually speed option. And we'll show you here. We'll do it off the right hash. It doesn't really matter. They're going man. Watch how quick this is. Do not abuse the speed button. It's just real quick. Speed option. Pick up a good gain. Just depending on what the formation, what the defense looks like, they're shifting to the right. I'll just run to the left. Pick up a few yards there. If it's zone, think more upfield. Man, think more outside. Man, I could have faked the pitch there. That's kind of hard timing. Going zone, they're shifting left. I'll go to the right. See if I can pick up a good gain here. Going man. They're shifting both ways, so we'll attempt to see. It's just quick. That's why you don't see me run this too often, just because it's so quick. You don't have a lot of time to react. But it's a nice play if the blocking's there and you're used to the timing of it all. It's a lot better out of the shotgun and with better blocking. If you had another tight end in there or something, that would help. Halfback. Well, we'll do halfback option since we just discussed it earlier. They're going man. Again, it's got the quarter turn. I just love the timing of it. Going zone. I'll go right because I got more blockers. Don't know why I juked there. Zone again. Gosh, I'll go right. Good block by my corner, the other corner, not so much on the other one. They're going man. We'll definitely go left. I'll just cut up field here, pick up about 8. Do it again. Going zone, we'll go right. Good blocking there. Good pitch. Ali Broussard's a beast. Okay. Halfback out. You've seen me run this a million times out of gun trips. We'll do it briefly here. Man, you got a cover 0 beater and circle. You could do R1. Otherwise, you can go to your zig on the left or your dig in triangle. Both safeties are coming up. Just a terrible, terrible throw. Zone. If it's cover 2, if you have the time, you can shift to your left just a little bit, and maybe your post route in R1 can get open. Otherwise, I would just dump it to your halfback. Problem with out of this particular formation is your halfback can get stuck. Look at him. He's still stuck. He's still stuck. That can happen with this particular play. But they're going man. Going one high. Best bet is just going to your zig on the left. Simple play there. Going zone. I'm seeing cover 2, but I'm feeling the heat. So I'll just dump it to my halfback. Going zone again. Blitz is coming hard. I'll just dump it to the halfback. Pick up 9. Going man. Just give it to my zig since both safeties were up. Going zone. It's cover 4. I'll play it safe and just dump it to my halfback again. Zone, cover 3. Or I could just get sacked. I was fixing to give it to the post. Going man, one high safety. We'll just go to our zig. Great throw. Pick up 17. Next play. Halfback screen. It's doable, but you're under center and you have like 0 time to make it work. But it like I said, it is doable. So we'll do it off the right hash. We'll go up against nickel. Go against man. If you think you have a little bit of time, if both safeties come up, give it to square because he's got more room to work with than the other two goes. Your normal man beaters are 1 though. They're going man. Pick up 5 yards. Going man again. Both safeties come up. Just don't have much time to throw. Man. Both safeties are coming up. May have to throw it off your back foot to give it to your go route. Okay, zone. The only thing you need to worry about here is give it to your halfback. This is not the best play in the world, so sprinkle it in whenever you feel like it. Just dump it to him, see if you can get blocking somewhere. I wouldn't use this play a whole lot, but you can get some gains out of it. They're going zone again. We'll just try to dump it to our halfback. He keeps going to the sideline, and his blockers are more up on the hash. So, going man, I just dumped it to the crosser. Man again. Both safeties come up, but have no time to throw. Again, very risky play, and the blocking has to be spot on. So, don't feel bad if you scrap it. Next play, halfback sting. This is basically our halfback slam. Again, if it's man, think more outside. Zone, think more inside. But you need to follow your blocks regardless. Man here. We'll see if we... Yeah, it looks like a good outside run here. Going man. They're shifting right, so I'll just go left. That's good defense all around. Man again. We'll go right this time. See if we can get a block or two. Pick up a nice 6 yards. Going man. 31 just whiffed on the tackle. Man. We'll go left. Just good defense. Zone. We'll go right. Just think more upfield if possible. Let your blocks open up. We'll go right here. Just great pursuit. Man. We'll go left. Pick up 6 yards. It's a good foundation run play. That or a halfback dive, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. Or both. Simple play. PA rollout. You see me use this out of ace normal, ace slots. Great out of this formation too. It's a quick play action, so you can do it off either hash, regardless of your righty or lefty quarterback. I think they're going man. So if it's man, you got to go route for your cover 0. Your man beater needs to be square. He gets good separation once he makes his final cut. Otherwise, you could just give it to R1. Don't bother looking at triangle against man or zone. Nope, it's cover 2, zone. Let's see. Okay, they're going man. Again, cover 0 on the go. Square, otherwise. Or R1. Both safeties coming up. Feeling the heat. Got hit as soon as I threw it. Man. Both safeties coming up. Just not a very good throw. Zone. If it's cover 2, go to your go. You can go to square over the middle if you got the room. Otherwise, you're better off just give it to your zig on the inside there. We could attempt to go to our square. It's a good play there. It was cover 2. Man, both safeties coming up. If you want, you can just go to square. Look how open he is right there. If you feel more comfortable, and this is a good example. If it's man, both safeties come up. If you don't feel comfortable going to that go route on the right side because you don't think you have enough room, Throw it as soon as your wide receiver on the left makes his cut. Look at the separation. I mean, almost 5 yards. Killer play. Zone. Cover 2, but I'm going to play it safe and just give it to my Zig on the outside, and he just bumbled it. Going man. Too high. We'll just give it to our crosser. Man. Cover 0. We'll give it to our crosser because I was really feeling the heat there. Zone. Cover 2. I'll throw it to the go. Just not the best throw. They're going man. Both safeties come up. Let's just give it to our crosser. Man. One high. I still wouldn't mind giving it to the crosser. That's the only downside to cover 1. If you're going to your crosser, that's strong or free safety. If he's talented enough, he can get in front of it and make a play. But we got lucky when we got the catch. Both safeties coming up. I feel real confident with my crosser, so I'll just give it to him. Again, you can use it off either hash. It doesn't matter if you're a righty or a lefty. Slot screen. If you're a righty, I prefer you to use it off the right hash. If you're a lefty, do it on the left and flip it. We got a righty, so we'll do it on the right side. If it's a man, if both safeties come up, go to your go route. As you can tell here, he's being double teamed. So otherwise, just give it to your screen. Just back up a couple steps and dump it to him and hope you get good blocking. That's all you can ask for. Zone, just give it to your screen. Just a terrible throw. Come on, Jamarcus. They're going zone again. Almost intercepted. Man, both safeties coming up. Had no time to throw. Zone. Dump it to our screen. Much better. Pick up 5. Man, both safeties coming up. Get sacked. If you don't feel comfortable attempting to go to your go route as such, just give it to your screen and see if you can pick up something. I would suggest you just terrible blocking. My goodness. Man again. Both safeties coming up. I got better blocking here. Let's see if he can make a play. Yeah, good throw. Man. One high safety. I'm just going to try to go to the screen. Just nothing there. Bad throw. Zone again. Much better. Pick up 5. I suggest you call this like on 1st and 10, 2nd and 1. Don't use it as a 3rd and short play. It's just, there's not enough consistency there. Next play, halfback read. Do not run this play. I'll show you why. Even against dime. Anytime all your 5 linemen are slanting like they're zone blocking, they'll always leave somebody open. Well, that's a terrible example. Let's try this again. They're going zone. That's what I'm used to right there. There's always somebody that cuts up, and I get slaughtered every time without fail. The blocking is just not very good, so don't use it. Last play, wide receiver corners. We'll treat this as a left hash play or righty if you flip it, but as is, it's lefty only because the halfback little wheel route is great on the sideline. We'll go up against nickel, make it harder. Going zone, well, your wheel route is your best bet here, and that's kind of it. Everything else, it's a hit and miss. I'll show you. If you get the blocking, I almost got sacked. Only picked up a couple. Zone, just no blocking whatsoever. My goodness, I keep backing up on purpose. Look at this. I mean, just no protection whatsoever. Okay, going man. Square is your best bets. But to be honest, you're taking a risk. Let's see if he can make a play there. That's a good catch. Oh, look at this. He's going to take it to the house. Going zone. I could try to dump this to my halfback. Just can't even catch it. Going zone. Almost get sacked. I'm not a big fan of it, so you can scrap it if you need to. So that's all the plays. That's 18 of them. At least 13 to 14 I feel really good about. So there's more than enough here to sprinkle it in. If you got a bunch of good receivers, but you want more of a downhill running game, throw ace 4 wide receiver trips into your playbook. It's great to complement ace spread, and you've seen me run some stuff out of that before. All right, guys, hopefully this was helpful. Maybe in the future I can add some more or create more videos on full formations. Break down every play and sort of what I think about them. break them all down, zone, man, all that good stuff. So you can take it out in practice mode and dynasty mode and have fun with it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.